thank you for the opportunity to address this group, because I heard loud and clear your concerns about transition in 365 days. First of all, that's a very legitimate concern. Secondly, I'd like to tell you about some of the options that could occur. One of the options is that the district and the hospital will bring in a transition team, or that will make recommendations that will result in the continued operation of the hospital by Walker County Hospital Corporation. I will tell you that while that could happen, that you have to consider that there will still need to be an infusion of capital to maintain the building and to bring all the services that you need here. So then that brings up another potential option, which is that if you can get the hospital's financials in better condition, hopefully maybe with the turnaround group or in some other manner, and there are other options, then you will have the hospital in a position to be an attractive partner to a joint venture partner that has the capital to put in and is a match with the community here in Huntsville. And that is something that the district worked very hard at doing when it vetted the various people who were bid in response to the request for proposals. I would also like to point out that there was a good response to the request for proposal, so that there are good and viable management companies that are interested in this community and care about Huntsville Memorial Hospital. With regard to the comment about the time that it takes to transfer the contracts, and most specifically the licenses, the Medicare and Medicaid provider numbers, that is legitimate. But I cannot imagine that Walker County Hospital Corporation Board would ever not do a transaction with whoever is going to take over the management that would transfer those licenses and the Medicare provider number, and probably most of the contracts. And if eventually there is a partner and it is a large company, then they will have the relationships with managed care companies to make that more seamless. I'm not suggesting that this will be painless, and I'm not suggesting that any of those options are the ones that will ultimately be decided upon. But I know this district. I've been working, I didn't introduce myself, I'm an attorney, and I've been representing the district for about 8 years on health law matters. And I have witnessed personally their dedication to this community, and that has transferred to me. I have a dedication to the success of this hospital too. And I want you to know that I don't think either the HMH board or the district board is going to allow this to have any gap, and they will do everything they can to secure the current medical staff. One of the criteria for the proposals was that whoever the bidding winner would be, if the transaction had gone through, would be approved by the medical staff, would work with the medical staff, would interview the medical staff, and they did so. So I hope that gives you some idea of the concern that the district has about making this as seamless as possible and doing the right thing for the community.
So this is just a formality because you've already obviously decided, so why don't you tell us now?
Yeah.
Really?
No.
I mean, we all, it's obvious. I don't think I'm the only one in this room that
Excuse
feels
me, you
that.
need to have your hand up for speaking for 3 minutes. So I think we are through with probably the, okay, is there one other question in the back, and then we'll be done?
I've been here a long time, and I'm an ICU nurse. I think probably be retired before we get one, but I think to sum up what everybody here is saying, we're scared, okay? I've been here, I've seen the biggest turnover in the last few years. We have nurses coming in that have no buy-in. They don't care. We care about our hospital. We fight hard to cost reduce. We don't know where to go from here because we're afraid to say anything most of the times. And I just think that that's what's out there right now. We're scared. This is our livelihood. We live here. And this is our hospital, and we don't wanna lose our hospital. I don't wanna be down the road and have my hand cut open and not have to go 30 miles. I'm 61, I have a heart attack. I wanna be able to go to the hospital here, not get taken to Conroe 30 minutes down, So I think that, just to sum it up, I think that's why we're all here. We're concerned about our lives, our families' lives, the community lives. And that's the only reason we're here. We're open, we just wanna know what's going on.
Okay, I would like to, ask if there's any discussion among the board. I would like to make a motion, I would like to make a motion that we hold off on our vote today. I would like to meet with Mac and we need to meet with Mac and his board, and, in the next 2 weeks. And we have listened today to all of you, and we need to look at everything, very closely. We do not want to make a quick decision, and we don't think we are. But we do want to listen to everything and get your input. And so I think in the next 2 weeks, if the board, Mac's board, meet with us and us sit down and really go through many of the, lots of issues that we did not feel was appropriate to bring out today, that we would like to talk about with your board, and see if we can come to some kind of resolution of things to happen. And if we can do that, I would like to make a motion, we hold off on the vote for 2 weeks. A second, we have a second. So all in favor? Discussion, sorry. Discussion, did anybody have any more discussion?
Well, okay, for my part, I alluded to earlier that the hospital is getting consultant. I would feel much better about making a decision one way or another after the results of that had been, so.
Well, I don't know, since we are not gonna know when that's all gonna happen, and that might be 3 to 4 months.
It could be, yeah.
I think that probably is not gonna, would be too long. But I would say within 2 weeks, if we can meet with your board. And we can talk about that some more too, and see, but I think that, if I'm not mistaken, was gonna take 3 to 4 months, I'm not sure. Okay, so, I had a second for Dr. Montgomery, all in favor? Raise your right hand. Okay, all opposed? Okay, so we will wait on a decision for 2 weeks and meet with the board at the hospital and go from there. Thank you for your input.